Hi friends, my name's Naomi. Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be the start of a very low-key, chill readathon vlog, and that is for the Gilmoreathon. I literally just finished filming my November TBR and I just feel like really in a filming mood. I wasn't really in a filming mood like the past couple of weeks, so that's why everything has just been so late up on my channel. So yeah, I wanted to film a little readathon vlog because I'm just so excited for this readathon and this TBR and just the vibes. I'm kind of wearing like a little Lorelai Gilmore outfit right now. You can't really see the rest of it, but if you follow me on Instagram, I'm posting a little reel where I did recreations for Gilmore Girls outfits, so I'm excited for that to come up. So if you didn't know, Gilmoreathon, it's a Gilmore Girls themed readathon. I can't get that sentence out. And yeah, I was just really excited for the hosts and the readathon and the TBR that I curated, so I just wanted to share. And I'm doing some exciting things today. I'm going shopping for a mirror because I have like this large mirror in my room and it was just a little too windy the other day and it just tilted and it just completely shattered in my room. So I'm going shopping for a mirror later, and I'm also probably shopping for some cozy mysteries today at my local bookstore. So I wanted to vlog today, even if it's just day one. Yeah, I just wanted to vlog. So let me share my TBR. Also, the hosts for the lovely Gilmoreathon are Darling, Desi, Liv from Liv's Library, a really good friend of mine here on BookTube, The Literary Lane, and Heather from Bookables. So the readathon is running from November 7th through November 13th, which obviously today is November 7th. I've actually already read one book and it was just a graphic novel, so I'll talk about it quickly. So here's my lovely, ambitious TBR. So I'm just going to start off with a book that I actually finished, and that was Apple Crush, and this is a graphic novel, and this one was for Read a Book with Leaves on the cover, so you can see all the leaves. If you've read Pumpkinheads and loved that book, please read Apple Crush because it's like all of the similar fall vibes. Basically this one, it has a really pretty similar plot, which is just these two, well, they're stepsisters and they work like during the fall time at like a farm. I believe Pumpkinheads was a pumpkin patch and this one's like just a regular farm, and their mom does like apple cider and they do that like this hayride, and it's just like it's set during Halloween. It was the cutest thing ever, so read it. Yeah, I loved it. It was peak fall and it had a lot of other conversations in it too, so yeah, I really liked it. And this is a companion, so I guess the first one was called Stepping Stones and it was also set in a farm which was called like Peapod Farm or something, so I'm gonna be looking that up and reading it soon. The next book that I'm going to be picking up for the Gilmoreathon is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. Trying to read all of the witchy books now because I feel like it's slowly just turning into just straight up Christmas very soon, so I just want to get all the spooky, cute, witchy vibes like read, and I feel like this is the only book that I have that is witchy left on my TBR, and this one is to read a book set during fall/winter. I'm honestly not sure. I haven't started this yet, so I'm not sure if this is set during fall or winter. I'm just assuming because it's a witchy book. I'm just assuming that it will be set sometime during like October-ish, hopefully. But this one follows Mika, and she is a witch. But nobody's supposed to know that she's a witch, but she uploads these like videos, and in my mind I'm just thinking that she uploads like TikToks talking about witchy things and pretending to be a witch on social media, but she's actually a witch. And then one day she gets like this weird email that says like witch wanted, and that's where this story is gonna go from there, I'm assuming. Next up, I have the readathon like pick for, I forget what those are called. It's not a book club pick. But anyway, this is the book club buddy read, maybe? Readathon buddy read? I don't know. But it is As Seen on TV by Meredith Shore. Really excited to read this. Abby Jimenez gave a blurb for this book, so I'm hoping that I love it. but I am going to be reading this one for a book set in a small town. And basically this follows a journalist, and her name is Adina, and she's been living in New York City, and she's been in the dating scene in New York City, but she doesn't really like it. She hasn't found love, so her dream is to kind of move to like a small town and fall in love with the local boy and just have her little Hallmark romance. But I'm assuming she's going to move into this small town and things aren't gonna go as planned. I'm really excited to read this, and I hope it's great. I have 2 more books that I'm hoping to read, but these are the thicker books in my TBR. And next up I have Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna, and I'm reading this for a book with family drama and a book with complicated love interests. So I don't know much about this book besides the fact that it follows these 2 sisters, Tully and Kate, and I'm assuming it has family drama in it only because I kind of have seen the trailer for the Netflix show, and that is the vibes that I'm getting. It's like family drama. I'm assuming there will be some romances in there. I'm excited. This book is supposedly follows these 2 sisters for like 30 years, so I feel like I love those timelines, like huge timelines where you see these people like grow and you get to really know them. Those are the books that I've been connecting to a lot recently. So yeah, I'm excited to read this and hopefully watch the TV show soon. And the last book on this TBR is Yolk by Mary H.K. Choi, and this one is to read a book by an Asian author or that has Asian representation. This one, it follows 2 sisters, and they're very strange. They don't really talk to each other for like a long time, like many years they haven't talked to each other, and then they find out that one of them has cancer, so I'm assuming that they're trying to like mend their relationship, and it'll be pretty sad. So yeah, that is this one. I feel like I'll get to most of these books except for Firefly Lane. I don't think I'll be able to finish this. So yeah, it is currently like, it's 1 p.m. so the day has gone by. I've read 1 book at least, and I think now I'm going to start the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I am going to be doing some editing for that reel that I mentioned, and then hopefully start this soon. I mentioned I'm going shopping and stuff, so I'll bring you along, and yes. Favorite bookstore? Yeah. Cozy Mysteries. My new favorite. Good morning, happy day 2 of Gilmoreathon. I'm currently not at home. This is my boyfriend's apartment, so I'm in his room right now. He's in a meeting. Today's actually Tuesday, 2nd day of Gilmoreathon, and it is election day, so I had the day off, which I'm really happy about because I get to catch up on things and life. But I just sat down because I wanted to show you all of the books I bought yesterday. I bought 4 books at the bookstore. They're all cozy mysteries, and I'm so excited to share. I blame Caitlin and Lauren for this. So the last clip that I put on this, what my boyfriend was taking of me at the bookstore, and I was looking at all the cozy mysteries, and I was explaining to him what cozy mysteries are. And this local bookstore that is here is called Wall of Books. I think it's actually like a chain, but it's not as big as like Barnes & Noble or Books A Million, so I consider it a local bookstore. And they're having an event in December called Murder and Mistletoe, and they're having a whole bunch of like local cozy mystery authors come, and it's just like a signing. It's on December 10th, so I went to this section where they have all of the books of the people that are coming, and I feel like I've heard about some of these on YouTube, but I'm not too sure. I did, like I said, I bought 4, and 3 of them are from people that are coming for that event, so I'm excited to read them and get them signed and meet some cozy mystery authors. So first up, I feel like I've heard of this before, and it's called Live and Let Chai by Bree Baker. So she's going to be here for that signing. So Live and Let Chai, I'm sorry about the lighting. This one follows Everly, and she has like a little iced tea shop cafe on the seaside. It's like a little seaside hometown, and apparently it's like a new business, and it's doing well. And then one day they find this man who died on the boardwalk, and he has one of the glasses from her tea shop, and they do an autopsy, and I think it seems like it might have come back like he was poisoned, so it's not looking very well for her new business. This looks so cute, and it is a series, Live and Let Chai. Super excited to read it, hopefully before the event, and get it signed. I'll still go to the event and get all of these signed if I don't get to them, because I'm so excited for all the cozy mysteries. Next up is another, I guess she's local or they're just coming for this event, but I have Crime and Poetry by Amanda Flower. This is the first in a series. They had so many books, but then I looked them up on Goodreads and they seem to be like in order of a series and stuff, so I grabbed this one first, and look, I love this cover so much. This one sounds so cute in like October, fall-ish time. This is set in a magical bookstore, small hometown, Cascade Springs in New York. And this one follows our main character, Violet, and her grandma. And apparently from their magical bookshop, they find a man who is clutching one of the volumes from their bookstore. And apparently, Violet's grandma was just put in his will, so she is becoming a prime suspect for this murder. But it sounds so cute, magical bookstore. I'm really excited for this one. And then next up I have another author who's going to be here for that event, and that is Haunted Homicide by Lucy Ness. This one also looks really cute. I read Death in Castle Dark recently, and this is giving me those vibes. This one follows our main character Avery, and she is working for this like women's club. It's called Portage Path Women's Club, and her job is pretty much to go in there and kind of spruce it up a little bit because it's kind of been a slow business that has been dying. So yeah, Avery is hired for this women's club to help them, and basically like most of the staff were like happy to have her on board, but there was this one person who didn't want to hire her. And in this like, it's a women's club, but it seems like it's like a really old building. They find the woman who didn't want to hire her, they find her dead, and then she also discovers a ghost of a person that was accidentally killed in this building like 100 years ago. So it seems like the ghost and Avery are gonna team up and try to solve what happened, and it sounds really cute, and I'm excited to read this. And lastly, I saw these covers at the bookstore and I just thought they were beautiful, and I looked them up, and it seems like it's a really popular cozy mystery series. I'd never heard of it before, but this is a tea shop mystery, and the first one is Death in Darjeeling. I love that the theme for some of these cozy mysteries is just poisoned. This one follows Theodosia, and she is a tea party, and she's like a tea expert, and she is catering this home garden party, and it seems like at this party someone dies like clutching one of her teacups, and it seems like it looks like he's poisoned, so now they have to figure out what happened. Oh, there's some recipes in the back, and I'm so excited. There were so many other books that I had in my hands, like cozy mysteries, that I wanted to buy, but I wanted to prioritize the ones that were coming in town, and hopefully getting to read a couple of these soon for that event. But yeah, I think I'm about to bake a treat, a fall treat, because that's one of the activity prompts for Gilmoreathon. So I think I'm gonna make some pumpkin pancakes soon. So yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Good morning. This is an odd angle. Hope you can hear me because it's raining. But yeah, I'm in my car. Happy day 5 of Gilmoreathon. Yes, it's day 5. I haven't vlogged at all because I haven't done a lot of reading. I did get some reading done last night, and I did finish The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. Also, I'm in my car because I'm on my way to work, and I just got my 2 shots of espresso. I feel like they did it wrong. Like they put too much ice in here because it's so filled to the top, because usually I put like a protein shake in there, but I don't know if this is enough space for my protein shake, but we'll see. I'm about to find out. Anywho, I finished The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches last night, and I'm going to be giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. Whoa, is that actually gonna fit? I feel like it almost fit. Oh great, my camera's dying. We love to see it. I had to move to my phone because my camera was dying. It almost fit, like it's like very to the top, and I still have like a tiny bit left. But anyway, Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I liked it. I liked how heartwarming, and it does have that found family trope, and it was very witchy. I do feel like it gave me like House in Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune vibes, but witchy. But the thing is, I was not expecting it to be spicy or steamy, and I really enjoyed the first half of the book, and then the second half when it's focusing a little bit more on the romance and the steaminess and the spiciness. There was one chapter where like randomly I feel like it did like a 360, and it felt out of character. It felt like it didn't really belong in the book. I feel like the romance could have been there, but like not spicy or steamy, or maybe that was my fault for not knowing that this book was that. But I just felt like it was so out of place, and I also feel like the story could have done a little bit more about the found family trope, because that's what I love about the book the most. But yeah, all in all, I really liked it. I can't say that I loved the book because I gave it a 3 out of 5. But yeah. And then last night I started As Seen on TV by Meredith Shore, I believe. And this one is about the journalist who's going to like a small Hallmark town thing to try to write a story that it's similar to like Hallmark movies. And I think I am like 30% into this book. Like I said, it's day 5, so I'm hoping to finish this one and at least start Yolk. Let's be honest, Firefly Lane, it's like out of the window. She's not in this TBR anymore. But yeah, I am running late to work, so I gotta get off, and I'll talk to you soon. Hi friends, happy last day of Gilmoreathon. Yes, it is the last day of Gilmoreathon. I haven't vlogged at all. I honestly need to take a break from vlogging unless it's like a 24-hour readathon. I can't be doing this weekly vlogs anymore because I am so bad at vlogging, and then I just feel like total shit for not vlogging because I just forget and I just get busy and I just completely forget. But anyway, I've had too many social interactions this weekend, and I'm currently parked to go to another social interaction. It is at a bookstore, so I'm excited for that and just browse a little bit. But I wanted to update that I did finish As Seen on TV. I will give like thoughts on that on the wrap up for this video because I don't really have the time to do that right now. And I did start Yolk by Mary H.K. Choi, but I did put it down because at the beginning there was a trigger warning for body image and eating disorders, and those are 2 of your girl's triggers, so we're not gonna do that to myself. I'm gonna be gentle, and I'm not gonna read a book like that right now because it's just not the time for it. So I did start The Daughter of Dr. Moreau by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I started that one, although it wasn't on my Gilmoreathon TBR. I started that one because it is my book club pick for an IRL book club that I host, and it is this Friday and it is currently Sunday, so I have to start it because I hadn't started yet. So yeah, I'm currently reading The Daughter of Dr. Moreau. I'm currently gonna go book shopping, and I'll probably give you like a little wrap up after this, and yeah. Hi friends, so I'm actually currently editing this vlog, Gilmoreathon vlog, and yeah, it's actually a week later after the readathon. I literally remembered that I needed to edit this readathon vlog because I just saw Liv from Liv's Library post her Gilmoreathon vlog, so I was like, oh yeah, I vlogged that, and I couldn't even remember. So yeah, it's been a week. This past week was like crazy. Yeah, the last clip that I filmed, I promised a little bit of thoughts on As Seen on TV. And honestly, this past week was just so crazy. So I'm sorry that I'm not really gonna give like very well thought out thoughts on As Seen on TV. But yeah, I ended up giving this one like a 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay. I liked it. It's definitely not an all-time favorite. I didn't love it. It is very like Gilmore Girls, Hallmark type of book. I wish it had more of like fall Christmas vibes. I think I would have enjoyed it more. But yeah, as I mentioned, this book was about this girl who is a journalist, and kind of like her breakout story is her going to like this little Hallmark town, and there's kind of like a Hallmark narrative, kind of like this big developer coming into the small town and trying to like renovate it, and she's trying to get like this inside scoop, but it seems like everyone in this town is kind of for the renovations, and everyone seems to be like not that nice or anything, so it's not really like a Hallmark type of story. And basically she falls in love with this guy who's actually involved with the renovations. And yeah, it was an okay story. It just actually reminded me of the Christmas Prince movie, but without all of the Christmas stuff and like royalty. But yeah, I liked it okay. If you are looking for something fluffy and like romance, like I mentioned, every single time that I read a romance isn't my favorite genre, so I'm sure that you or anyone that likes romance a little bit more will love this book. But this was my last read for the Gilmoreathon, and then after that I started The Daughter of Dr. Moreau by Silvia Moreno Garcia, and like I mentioned in the last clip, that was for my IRL book club, and actually we did book club and it was a great discussion. So yeah, alrighty, that was it for the Gilmoreathon reading vlog. Like I said, I think I'm gonna take a little break from reading from readathon or like reading vlogs in general, unless they're like 24 hours. I don't think I can do this anymore because I just forget to vlog so often, and also with my 9-to-5 job, it's just really hard because there's like 8 hours of the day that I'm just not vlogging, or like I'll get home and I'm so tired that I just don't really vlog or do anything really that interesting to vlog. So yeah, I think for the rest of the year, I'm pretty sure I am traveling in December, but I think for the rest of the year I'm just going to be taking a break from like readathon vlogs, but I will be vlogging like my travels in December plus reading during my travels. But yeah, all right, that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye.